Good day, dear students. I hope you're all fine and studying with zeal and enthusiasm. We are back with another interesting video for you all. Students, have you ever been to a post office? Or have you ever seen a post office? Have you ever received a letter written by your relatives or friends for you? If not, then let's study this beautiful chapter about a letter given in your environmental studies textbook, Looking Around for Class 3. The name of our chapter is Here Comes a Letter. At the very start of our chapter, we can see a letter or a postcard written by a child named Reena for her friend Ahmed, who lives in New Delhi. In the letter, she wrote, Ahmed, you tell. How are you? We, all friends, miss you a lot. Hope you will come to Agartala in the vacations. Regards to all elders. Yours, Reena. So children, this was all about what was written in the letter or the postcard. But now in the chapter, the letter will tell you about its journey. The letter says, I am a letter written with a pen and paper by Reena to her friend Ahmed. I was put in a letter box. The postman took me out and put me in a big bag. Taking a ride on the postman's bicycle, I reached the post office. There, I was taken out of the big bag and stamped hard. The stamp was of Agartala, from where my travel began. So students, in this paragraph, the letter told us that Reena wrote the letter for her friend Ahmed. Then it was put in a red-colored letterbox. A letterbox is a big box near the main door of a building or by the road in which letters are dropped. These letters are then collected by the postman and put inside his bag. The postman carries all the letters to the post office. Once the letter reaches the post office, it is stamped, indicating the name of the place where the letter will travel from. So students, our letter starts its journey from Agartala. Let's read further. After getting stamped, I reached another big bag. This bag had many more letters, all heading for Delhi. The red postal van dropped me at the railway station. There I got into a train going to Delhi. So students, after collecting all the letters from a particular area, they are loaded on a train which takes them to Delhi. Do you know, students, post offices in India are painted with red color and the letterbox is also painted with red color. This is why red color is mentioned in this paragraph. Now, dear students, let's try to answer a few questions based on these paragraphs. How does the postman collect all the letters? The options are in a briefcase, in a bag, in his hands, or in a polythene bag. The correct answer is in a bag. The postman collects all the letters in a bag. The next question is, according to the lesson, from where did the letter begin its travel? The options are Delhi, Agra, Agartala, or all of the above. The correct answer is Agartala. The letter began its journey from Agartala. Let's read further. After a long journey of 5 to 6 days, I reached Delhi. I was sorted as per the area mentioned in the address written to me. One more stamp was put on me. Finally, the postman dropped me at Ahmed's house. So children, after the letter reached Delhi, it was arranged and collected according to the different areas where they were to be taken. And then they were stamped. The letters are stamped according to the area so that it is easier to identify the area, locality, or the sector where the letter is supposed to be delivered. And finally, the letter written by Reena was delivered to the address written on the letter, that is Ahmed's house. The house number 15, Block C, Malviya Nagar, New Delhi. The postman delivered the letter at Ahmed's address. So, dear students, did you like the story of the letter? I hope you enjoyed reading about the journey of the letter. Now, dear students, let's learn more about the letters and communication by doing some exercises. If you are writing a letter to someone, in what order would you arrange the following information about his or her address on the letter? The parts of the address are name of the locality or street, house number, name of the state, name of the city or village, name of the country, name of the district. Now let's set them in the correct order. So right on top, the first thing that we write is the name of the person, and then we write the house number or even the name of the house. The second thing that we write is the name of the locality or the street. After that comes the name of the village or the city. This is followed by the name of the district that the village or the city falls under. After that, we write the name of the state. And last but not the least is the name of the country. Children, I would like you to answer, what was the name of Reena's friend and where did he live? The first option is Aslam, who lived in Delhi. The other options are Ahmed, who lived in Delhi, Ahmed, who lived in Agartala, or Salim, who lived in Agra. Well, Reena's friend was Ahmed. He lived in Delhi. Let's play a game now. Write a letter to your friend in the class. Mention the name of your friend as well as his or her full address. Also remember to write your name and address in case the letter has to come back. And also to inform your friend about your address. Writing a letter is an amazing habit. By writing, you can express your thoughts and feelings for your friends in a beautiful way. In earlier times, when we did not have facilities like telephones, mobiles or internet, then people used to write letters to each other in order to communicate. Well, now everyone has written a letter, but where do we post it? Let's try and make a letterbox for the class. First of all, take an empty shoebox, then paint it with red color or paste red paper on it. Then, with the help of scissors, make a slit in the cover of the box. The slit should be big enough for letters to be put in. Now the letterbox is ready. Children, I think you all can try this on your own and have fun writing letters and posting them to your friends. We can also do another interesting activity, which is collecting different types of stamps. Go to your nearest post office and buy a few stamps for your collection. Arrange them in order of their cost, starting from 1 rupee to 10 rupees. And talk to your friends about your stamps. Children, this hobby of collecting stamps is called philately. So if you can find some old letters, you'll find some beautiful stamps on them as well. It's an amazing hobby and it is very educational as well. Tell me, students, what would happen if you didn't write the name of your friend on the letter? The options are: it would be difficult to find out the person for whom the letter was written. It would reach without any problem. It might not reach. Or options A and C. The correct answer is options A and C, because it would be very difficult to find out for whom the letter was intended and it might not reach the person. The other question I have to ask you is, in the given chapter, who wrote the letter and to whom? The options are: Ahmed wrote to his friend Reena. Reena wrote to her friend Ahmed. Ahmed and Reena wrote to their friends, or all of the above. Well, the second option is the correct answer. Reena wrote to her friend Ahmed. Children, now let's talk about means of communication. It is impossible to live without them. In the olden times, people used pigeons and eagles or falcons to send letters from one place to another. And whenever people used horses for delivering letters from one place to another, it would take many days for the letters to reach. With more and more development in the field of science, the more we develop, our means of communication became easier, like television, radio, telegram, mobile phone, internet, etc. Today we are entirely dependent on them. We are able to interact with anyone living anywhere, in any country, within minutes. Earlier, people used to write letters for communication, which used to take a long time to reach. Communication means to send a message accurately from one place to another. Nowadays, there is a lot of change in the means of communication. With the development in the means of communication, life has become very easy. We can communicate with friends and family sitting far away through a video call, whenever we want and from wherever we want. And when talking on a video call, we feel as if they are sitting right in front of us. I'm sure you have understood all this about the various means of communication. Now I would like you to answer a question. Where all have you seen telephones? The options are: in school, in a shop, in a hospital, or all of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. We get to see telephones in school, in shops, in hospitals, at home, just about everywhere. There are different types of phones. You must draw a picture of a phone in your notebook and color it. You may have seen on TV, in the earlier days, the phone was like a big box with a cord attached to it. One had to keep it in one place only. It could not be carried from one place to another due to the cord. Nowadays, we use mobile phones, which we can carry in our pockets, bags, or even in our hand as we move from one place to another. Children, do you prefer to write letters or make phone calls? Think about this question and write the answer in your notebook. Now, I would like you to answer these questions. In the olden days, how were messages sent from one place to another? By phone, with the help of pigeons and falcons, by emails, or all of the above? The correct answer is with the help of pigeons and falcons. In the olden days, the messages were sent from one place to another with the help of pigeons and falcons. Which is the best means to learn about the olden days? The options are: with the help of our elderly people, with a phone, with pigeons, or all of the above. The correct answer is with the help of our elderly people. Yes, our elderly people have immense knowledge of the past. We must spend time with them and talk to them. Then we can learn a lot about the olden days. Now, children, let's do a fun activity. I would like you to make your own telephone. For this, you need 2 empty matchboxes or ice cream cups and thread. Make holes in both the matchboxes or ice cream cups. Pass a thread through both the holes. Tie knots on both the ends of the thread. Your telephone is now ready. Ask your friend to put one end of the phone next to his or her ear. You hold the other end close to your mouth. Take care that the thread remains stretched and it does not touch anywhere. Start talking. I am sure you will enjoy using this phone as you play with your friends. It is really a lot of fun. You must read this lesson again in your environmental studies textbook. You must keep smiling and keep learning. So goodbye for now. Happy learning. Thank you.